Another broken plate, another called off date. We never seem to get it right. Another heart attack, words that we can't take back. We are the reason opposites attract. Once you slam the door on the second floor, I regret it all. When I think it through, I can't help the way I feel for you. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Stuck in an endless fight like every night. It still feels right. Even the worst can sting. I wanna change a thing, 'cause without you everything means nothing. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Sitting there by the phone, hoping you'll answer yours. Baby, let's talk until we're fine. You've been in bed for days, empty without me, you say. Can't you just magically turn up in mine? Then you knock on my door on the second floor, and I feel okay. We just made it through, and I love the way I feel for you. Baby, you make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Stuck in an endless fight like every night. It still feels right. Even the worst can sting. I wanna.
Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
We are here hanging out. What's going on? Andrew, Ann, Lady, Steffi, Modern Muse Tarot, thank you for your donation. KSW, Diane, the other Diane, MM Juliet, Crystal, Bartman, and let's see, anybody I miss? And Ann. I think I got them all. I think I have everybody. If I missed you, let me know. All right. Renee, what is going on? Welcome. I'm doing great. How are you doing, Renee? Always good to see you. All right, a general reading for Modern Muse Tarot. Let's get it done. Let's get her done. Let's see, what do we got? We got the Tarot Tower 2.0, and oh my, it's broken again. The Tarot Tower is broken. Let me go fix it. You know, it's I think it was pretty annoying. As far as tower goes, this one's pretty annoying because it seems to change source every single day. Like you never really know what you're gonna get. So one day it's one video source, the next day it's a totally different video source. All right, there we go. That's perfect. That's perfect. We'll start off with this one. Karen, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. We'll warm up, do a little warm up here with the Art Nouveau Tarot. The Art Nouveau Tarot. And we're going to use my fancy application that I wrote to put Modern Muse Tarot's question on the bottom of the screen. All right. Let's see what we got going. Boo Boo, welcome. Stacy, welcome. Lady, Paula, and anybody else. I think we got them all. What is going on, everybody? We're rocking tonight. It is rocking tonight. We got the Art Nouveau Tarot. The Art Nouveau Tarot says that, let's see. You got some work cut out for you. That is for sure. I'm not sure why I keep turning these upside down. You got some work cut out for you. That is for sure. We are putting some effort into things. We're putting a lot of effort into a lot of different things. I think ultimately this doesn't work out. I think you end up getting help in some of that. So you are sort of where you need to get help at some point, where you're doing the work, you're doing the effort, you're trying to get to the end goal and all of that other stuff. So it just feels like that it's a good thing overall to put that effort into it. Because the 7 is an interesting card. It basically says we are putting in work and expecting a good result. I would love to have a great result. I'd love to put my work and have it be, you know, sort of substantiative, right? Stacy, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. But you sort of have the, I mean, looking at the king is a little bit sort of working against you. In other words, this effort may not work out at the end. I think overall it looks pretty decent, but definitely going to need some help. We have the giving card, need some help, need some assistance with the projects, with the various things that you're sort of moving on. I think that sort of will move it forward a little bit better because I think other people have a nice sort of a, different perspective or a nice ideas for it and things that you hadn't even thought of. I think it's going to be very positive and very substantive to getting everything done, I think, in the next few months. So there you go. Modern Muse Tarot, thanks again for your donation. I appreciate you. All right. We got Josh and Karen. Is Josh and Karen, is that thing going to work out? Is that thing going to actually work out? We are going to try out. We're doing it early tonight. I think if we get the good stuff tonight, I think it's going to be in this bottle right here with the traditional manga tarot. Midnight Meditations, welcome, Chaos. What is going on? Tammy joined as well. Alicia, we have somebody new too. Who's the new person that joined? I saw somebody new. Anyway. A lot of people that are new in here. What's going on, everybody? Good to see you. Alicia, you gotta calm down, Alicia. You gotta calm down with all of that stuff. All right, Midnight Meditations. What's going on? Midnight Meditations knows the score. Knows you gotta be calm. You gotta be calm and collective up in here. I mean, I'm just saying. That always benefits everybody. All right, let's see what Alicia was spamming. Oh yeah, okay. Alicia, you spammed it twice. Not too bad. Some people spam it about 30 times. All right, Yummy, you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? What's going on? All right, well, Josh and I have something stable. We're working on it. We're trying to get something stable. It looks kind of iffy right now. Nine of Pentacles, Hanged Man. We have different ideas of what stability might be. We definitely have one person that is looking for a particular result. The other person's looking for, maybe a different result overall. Definitely some disagreements with that. The Hanged Man is such a key component here. It sort of says that not only do we have a different perspective, not only do we have maybe a different way of looking at things, but we could just be on a totally different page. Just have that feeling where things may not be working out. Things may not be the same speed as they were or as they will be tomorrow type of thing. The Nine of Pentacles sort of says that. It says overall, Christina, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Hosting Amanda. Amanda, let me know what your question is, or do you have the same question that you had earlier, Amanda? Let me know. Let me know, Amanda, if you have that same question. I'll read for you. Isabella, welcome. How you doing? So the Nine of Pentacles does say, yeah, this is going to work out. This is something that could be stable. It could have a lot of different things. Can we make it stable by sort of figuring out what each other want and sort of come to a middle ground? I think so. I think that's where you're sort of headed for that, right? The King of Cups says there is a bit of emotional disconnect, though, that needs to be handled. If we can't get on the same page emotionally, especially if we're sort of looking for something stable, looking for that Nine of Pentacles, then that's going to be a different problem and a completely separate sort of goal or place that we need to be. Ace of Wands says, go ahead and move forward with it. Move forward, keep it going, keep it moving. I think that you have a good relationship after all. I think once we fix some of these things, we'll have a lot better. But at the end of the day, just try it out and go for it. All right. Well, let's see what else is happening with all of this. So we got Stacy. I don't have a question right now. Thanks for everything, T.O. Well, Stacy, thank you so much. Enlightenment. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that. I appreciate all of that good stuff. All right, and Christina is hosting Amanda. So there you go. Maddie, welcome back. How you doing? All right, so Christina, let's assume that we have the same Amanda question that you had earlier, and we'll go for that. Maybe so Amanda, raise coming soon. There you go. A raise, promotion, something decent coming soon in the workplace. We're going to go with that. We are going to go with that and see if that works out. Why does that look so weird? Did I spell that correctly? Did I butcher the word raise? Did I butcher the word raise? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. It just looks weird. It just looks weird tonight. You know, maybe I am just stupid tonight. That is an entirely possible scenario. I'm just saying now, we're going to get the thought for this one and feel how that is going. Booju, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Let's see what raise, promotion, something like that. One of those things, you know, we need one of those things. Anything to where we get better than what we had yesterday. So tomorrow is always going to be a better situation if we get more money. I mean, I'm just saying, more money always works for everybody. All right. Raise, promotion, more money. Well, we got movement, which is interesting because Christina's card had movement in the first one as well. Had a little bit of that ace action. But Christina's reading had the 5 of Pentacles, which points to a bit of a no. A bit of a no. I'm going to say a bit of a yes with hesitation. With hesitation. You basically need new management. You need new managers. Your manager sucks. Your entire management sucks. Tarot and such, welcome. How you doing tonight? Amy, welcome. Basically, we have just a really crappy management situation here. Okay. We have movement towards that. I think that they would like to do that. They would like to have that. They would like to get the promotion. They would like to get the raise. They would like to sort of move you up in the ladder, per se. Unfortunately, the managers need to go. I think you need to shake up management. You need somebody different. You need somebody that's going to be better, somebody that's going to be superior. Basically, you have a lot of potential, and they see that potential, but it just looks like that they can't get it done. I think that you have a lot of ulterior motives, ulterior things going on with that. I think that they are sort of doing things for their own benefit, doing things for their own good, and trying to get things built the way they want it built rather than what's going to be good for everybody. So it seems like you have a little selfishness there. It does feel like that's not really going to be resolved by itself. It definitely needs a shakeup. It definitely needs somebody that's going to be, you know, sort of superior to that. Now, one solution to that is to move into another position and sort of get into that ladder. But again, moving into another position that's away from the management seems that would escalate you better and be better for you overall. The world has a lot of different possibilities, but movement is required. Movement being required means that we need to move into something else or get rid of the managers that we currently have. Not illegally, you know what I mean? Not get rid of literally, but you know what I mean? Anyway, again, they have their own thing that they're doing. They have their little world that they're built up, the world that they're living in. And you see that with literally the World card. This is going to be something where they're just sort of stroking themselves at some point, you know, not literally. Booju, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. They're basically just stroking themselves at this point. They're doing what's good for themselves. They have their own thing going. They don't really care about anybody else that's around. It seems like that. I think that everyone's out for money. They realize that. But the normal management style that is, you know, sort of common across like real jobs seems to not be there. It seems to be just up in the air, flipping a coin, doing what they want to do, how they want to do it, taking advantage of the situation. And ultimately, again, you need to get the F out of there. You need to make a move, basically from that. So moving into a new position, moving into a new opportunity is going to be the best thing. If you see an opportunity and that opportunity is good and it does not involve the shitty management that you currently have, then that would be ideal for you, Amanda. Good luck with all of that. All right. What do we got next? We got Booju made 2 donations. What's coming my way in the next 3 weeks? Oh my, Booju, that's very specific. Let's go with the Dark Mansion would be good for that. I mean, I'm just saying the Dark. Ooh, a Kickstarter's shipping. What? The Arcana Tarot is finally freaking shipping? Wait. The stream needs to pause. The Arcana Tarot is finally effing shipping. This is startling to me. This is the one that cost me like almost $80 after it shipped. And they have delayed it over and over and over. They have 3 Kickstarters. I have no idea what even backed at this point. Anyway, they want to know my address. That's finally shipping. That's stunning. That's stunning to me that they're actually going to ship that, because I paid quite the premium for that crap. And if I get it, I'm going to be pretty happy. All right. Everybody's asking the what? The what? Okay. Well, I need to show you the Arcana. Okay. Let me go Google it. Okay. The Arcana Tarot. All right. The Arcana Tarot. Let me do that. Unfortunately, there are 15,000 of them. And because they did 3 Kickstarters for 1 tarot deck. Anyway, I linked it in the description if you want to go check it out. It's finally coming. Booju, sorry for the delay. What's coming my way for the next 3 weeks? You have a lot to get done, but it's not going to a lot to be getting done. 5 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. It's like work. Booju, it looks like a lot of work is what it looks like. It looks like there's a lot of pending things that need to be addressed in your life that need to be sort of handled at this point. It doesn't look like a lot of things have gotten done. Maybe you haven't had time to do it. Maybe there have been some things that have been preventing you from doing it. But overall, you just need to get to work. We have a ton of work cards. Now, Booju. One thing about this is there's a bit of disappointment with that. I think that you are putting in effort and you're not getting the results that you need, but you're going to have to still do it anyway. It's like one of the hobbies that you get bored with, you know? It's one of those to where you're trying to learn an instrument. So you got to put in like 15, 20 minutes a day, every day for a couple of years, right? But like one day you just don't feel like doing it. And then the next day you're just like, nah, I don't really want to do that again either. And then all of a sudden you stop practicing. And then a year from now, you still suck at the instrument. It's like that. The 5 of Cups. I think that you're really burned out on a lot of different things. The solution here is the 3 of Pentacles, which is a great card, by the way. The 3, 8 of Pentacles are kind of different cards when you look at them, right? They're like, I'm working on it cards. The 3 of Pentacles is putting your creativity into it, making it your own, making it sort of fun and exciting. Maddie, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. But yeah, the 3 of Pentacles is like putting in your creativity is going to really help get this done. But you have a work card, you have a work card, and you have a work card, and you have a disappointment card. All of these sort of combined mean that you really need to sort of get on it. Again, it feels encumbered. It does. It feels like a lot of things aren't making progress, aren't moving the way we want them to move. But again, you're going to have to plow through it and get it done. That's going to be one of the big things. That's going to be one of the big things for you, I think, upcoming in the next 3 weeks, according to the cards at least. And Boo Boo wants also to know, how do the finances going? Am I going to get a little bit of that cash? Booju for your cash reading. Let's do a good cash card, which I think is officially the Golden Tarot right now. Golden Tarot is where it's at. Megan, what is going on? Good to see you. Welcome all the new people into the stream. How are all of you doing tonight? It is Wednesday night, hump day. I am ready for the weekend. Ready for that weekend. I can't get the weekend here quite fast enough. I'm going to be honest with you now. How do finances look? 4 of Coins, 3 of Wands, 9 of Coins. It looks decent if you just sort of lay off the expenditures. Lay off the expenditures. I mean, the 4 of Coins says to keep what we have. A lot of times you just can't seem to get that done, right? You can't seem to keep what we have, trying to find what we need, trying to sort of keep all of that. But the expenditures, I think you're spending money. You find this, like this, you got some bills, we're sort of mixing and matching. Yeah, you need to sort of reduce those expenditures. The 4 of Coins is going to be key here. Hanging on to what you have, a little bit of that second house action there. Page of Wands as well. So sort of watch where you're going with money, watch how you're getting money, try to reevaluate what are going to be important with that. I think also if you could get a new job, that would really be helpful. You have the Three of Wands, searching and seeking, Nine of Coins, getting more cash, getting the result of getting a new job. So getting something new may be an opportunity. I think that you may have an opportunity coming as well. So finances are looking, decent, but just reduce them expenditures and look for another job if you can. If you can look for another job, by the way, entertainment purposes only, that would really help as well. Getting a little bit of the upgrade in the cashola, because more income definitely means more savings and more good stuff like that. Now, Christina is looking for a place to live, and Christina needs to know if we can have some apartment action with that. I think we're going to use this is a good apartment deck. I know I'm hyped about the Gregory Scott Tarot and whatnot. C. Cruz, welcome to the chat. Alex, thank you for your subscription. What is going on? Everybody's here tonight. We are rocking it. We are rocking it. All right. So will I get the apartment that we're looking at? We're scanning. We need to find out. We need to find out with all of that stuff. Gregory Scott is such a good deck. I feel like I should just read the Gregory Scott and Thoth and just cut all the other decks off. You know what I mean? Just sort of put a hamper on that. Seven of Swords, being able to sneak out. Ace of Pentacles, Six of Swords, and Justice. Overall, it depends. It does depend with that. Justice is such a weird card. It sort of means that we're very glad to get rid of somebody. We're very happy to get rid of somebody, and I think you know who that somebody is. Justice says we're very happy to get rid of them. Get them out, get them thrown out, and get them on the other side of the table. That's going to be very positive there. It doesn't look positive. Let's not poison anybody, by the way. Entertainment purposes only. But yeah, Justice says we're ready to get rid of somebody, ready to get rid of something, a little bit of that old baggage. Ace of Pentacles says that it is a bit of a burden as far as money goes, but you definitely adjust to it very quickly. I don't think it's going to be something that is just going to be very prohibitive to you. I think you find other ways of reducing your expenditures and whatnot. Ace of Pentacles is very good for sort of getting that in, getting that money, and obviously getting the upgrade is sort of where you're going to be at. Six of Swords talks about moving in. You are moving in. Seven of Swords talks about moving in. Seven of Swords, you're literally picking up your possessions and you're moving someplace else. So the Seven of Swords is very positive, a very 100% guaranteed sort of movement card. Looking fantastic. Six of Swords is a big card here too, because it talks about moving from one place into the next, and your destination is going to be better than the source. So that move is going to be a positive outlook for you. It's going to be a positive thing for you. And that is looking very, very good. Very good. By the way, in case you like what you're seeing tonight, speaking of very good, please hit that like and sub. That like and sub lets YouTube know that I don't suck. It lets YouTube know if you like the readings, if you like the free tutorial videos, if you like the app that I wrote that helps you do your live streams. Yes, your live streams are going to be helped out with my app. If you like all of this stuff, hit that like button. That's all I ask. That's all I ask is that like button. All right. Anne has may I get a free reading, please? Sure. Anne, let me know what your question is. And while we wait for Anne's question, we going to go to Maddie's question. Maddie wants to know, I bought a new apartment. Is it going to be a good place to live? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's find out with a little bit of a fun. Let's do a little fun deck tonight. We're going to break out the Mons Tarot early. You know what I mean? Beth wants to know what app. Well, I'm glad you asked, Beth, because I wrote an app for everybody. It says, Chad, thank you for your subscription to the family. I appreciate that. So Beth, if you run a live stream, I wrote this app just for you. Basically allows you to click a name and it'll update the question at the bottom of the screen. So I can click Buju's question. It updates the question. It also has chat. So if I want to know what Anne's question is, I see everything Anne has typed in chat since she joined. So I know what Anne's question is. I don't have to scroll. I don't have to hunt. I don't have to ask Anne to repeat it. I see everything that Anne asked. Buju, I see everything that Buju asked. I see everything that Blasian asked, Beth, Bartman, Anne, Andrew, etc., etc., etc. It's all right there. So there you go. Anyway, I wrote this app and it's free for you. Source code is also available if you want to hack it. If you want to hack it, you can do that. Jody, welcome. Hi again, folks. Hi to you, Jody. What is going on? So if you run a live stream of your own, this helps you a lot. I mean, this makes live streaming insanely easy, in fact. So I don't have to scroll around. I don't have to figure out who asked what. And it's free. I wrote it for free, and you can get the source code if you want to hack it. If you want to get your techie computer guy to modify it to just your standards, you can do that too. All right. Mom has a new apartment. What are we doing here? Knight of Cups is nice. We have a lot of emotional satisfaction around this. Mom needed a new place to be. Mom needed something. Mom needed a new place. You know what I mean? That Knight of Cups, we're ready to move. We're ready to get to the next thing. Because the Two of Wands says you did search quite a bit. I think that you went overboard with the search. You really, really sort of went overboard with the search because you're just trying to find the right place. A lot of wrong places sort of came in there. But overall, you found the right place, I think, now. The King of Pentacles and the Hanged Man, the Hanged Monster. It says that this isn't like the ultimate place as far as when you're sort of looking for things, you're sort of scanning for things. I think a lot of things were good, but not great. A good, but not great. You know what I mean? And I think the great ones, some of the like top of the line ones, are a little out of the finances. But the Hanged Monster says overall you did a good job. I think that you went out of your way, and I think that effort paid off. The Hanged Monster says it's going to be a little bit different for Mom. Mom is not used to this, but Mom is going to adjust, not going to have a problem. The King of Pentacles is the retired banker. And I think sort of your mom is sort of that retired banker feel to where she needs some place to relax, some place to call home. You're just sort of relaxing all of this stuff. And I think that's going to be where it's at. I think that you chose a good spot, because again, there was a lot of angst. There was a lot of sort of perfection. I think you're a bit of a perfectionist, especially when it comes to Mom, but I think it worked out. I think that you scored. It is going to be a great place to live, and everything is looking fantastic throughout all of these cards. So, I mean, there you go. All right. What else do we got going on with all of that? Let's see. Are we out of questions? No, we still have Anne. Anne, let me know what your question is. How's my relationship going? There you go. See, I know Anne had a question because my app told me. My app alerted me that Anne typed something and had a question. By the way, as a bonus for my app, if somebody retracts a question, if somebody retracts a statement, I can still see it. All right. Elemental Wisdom Tarot, because that bugged me in YouTube. Somebody would retract a statement. I'm not sure what they said, So now I can go and take a look. And if a moderator bans somebody and all their messages get deleted, I can also take a look at that. So it's a good app. I worked hard on it. Well, not really. I've been programming 30 years. I didn't really work hard on it. But, I mean, I worked a couple hours on it, and I think it looks nice. Southern Soul Tarot, thank you, Megan, for your donation. Let me know what your question is. It's all good, Southern Soul Tarot. My app will find your question. You just type it. Take your time. I will find it instantly. Okay. How's my relationship going? Oh, man. This is an emotional one for you. It's a bit of an emotional one for you. It's bittersweet. And it's a little bit emotional sometimes. The moon says you're in uncharted territory as far as love goes, at least for this, at least for this. The 10 of Wands says, would you have preferred somebody a little bit better? I mean, maybe. It definitely looks like that you had some choices to make with this. This is not going to be somebody ideal. This is not going to be your long-term soulmate. This is not going to be somebody that just, the clouds part, the sun shines, and then, it rains roses and puppies, The moon says you are in uncharted territory, but you like it. I think that you really, really like it. 10 of Wands, it's going to become a little bit of a pain in the ass later. Not now, but later. It's going to become a little bit, not too much, But the Queen of Coins is very positive. It says that you're going to be able to handle it. You're going to be able to make it work. I think overall, you do have some other people that are getting in the way, or that will be getting in the way. So you're going to have to deal with that too. But overall, the star says that this is going to be good, be positive. I think it's going to work out quite nice for you at the end of the day. So I think you're doing all right. You're doing all right. You're not slumming it, but it's definitely not like the soulmate of all time type of thing, All right. Megan had a question. Megan wanted to know, is my current project going to be worth the time and energy? We got a few weeks to get her done. Is the current project going to be worth the time and the energy? It has been a hot minute since we have used the Shadowland Tarot. The Shadowland Tarot. Somebody made a comment on my video. Let's see. Every time a settlement is created. Okay, I don't care. I don't care about that either. Okay, we're all caught up on email. All right, the Shadowland Tarot. A little bit of a mix. And get it done. Get her done. Riddy, welcome. How you doing tonight? All right. Please post your question, by the way. We are out of donations for right now. Post your question, and I will pick one at random, because the rules here are, by the way, in case you're new, there is no list. Donations take priority, and this is the last of the donations. And then I pick at random. So if you got something to say, let me know, and I will pick one at random. All right. We got a current project going on. I think you're sort of a stretch goal. I think you're a little bit of in a stretch goal here. 4 of Swords says that it's not something that you definitely want to stick with for long term. It could be a little bit of a stretch goal again. The Queen of Cups says that overall, if you had it to do over again, you definitely do it differently. So that could be one of those things. Queen of Cups, you definitely would have done it differently. 8 of Cups, you're just sort of working on it and seeing how it's going. This is a lot of this. Marina, thank you for your donation. A lot of the 8 is sort of just pounding out the same things over and over. It's almost like this new project needs to be a little more creativity involved in it. It needs more creativity to sort of spice it up, to excite it, to things like that. If you're asking if it's going to be worth the time and energy, the 4 of Swords says take a break. The 10 of Swords says cut that crap out. I don't think it is. So bottom line, you get a thumbs down. We get a thumbs down for the time and energy in a few weeks. I don't know. It says keep going at it. Is it worth the time and energy? It says no, basically. I mean, you got the 4 of Swords, the delay card, the wait card, the leave it card. One of the big definitions of the 4 of Swords is planning, taking a break and re-strategizing it, replanning everything. And you'll see this. Oh, what was it? I think it was this in Mary Kay Greer's book. I'm not sure. It talks about taking a break and planning what's next. What's going to be the next thing? Where am I going with this next? If you are burned out on it, where am I going with this next? Overall, the answer to your question is no. 10 of Swords said it's something that you should cut. You should consider at least cutting part of it out. But yeah. Anyway, it looks like you can't. So my reading is kind of a waste of time, I guess. Because the 10 of Swords is a no. I mean, no matter how you slice it, no pun intended, that's a no. That's a no. That's a no. Maybe it's saying taking a break and replanning some of the strategies, replanning how you want to implement this could be beneficial and it could avoid this, maybe. But I still go with the thumbs down with the Ten of Swords. Basically, I'm just going to say no. A very long reading for one word, which says no. You know, Stacy's afraid to ask a question. Never be afraid to ask a question. I mean, you never should be afraid to ask a question. All right, donations. We're going to the next one. All right, Sunshiny Day is back. Sunshiny Day. It is so damn good to see you. I appreciate you being here. I'm just saying. All right, Marina has lost their sexuality. Hopefully you can find it. Losing your sexuality has got to be rough. Am I getting it back this year? Any lesson about sexuality? All right, let's talk about some humping. I got a humping deck. Hang on. I got a humping deck. It's over here. My humping deck is in tower number 2, and it is right here. We got tower. This is my humping deck right here. We are going to get some humping on. We are going to use the humping deck and get some humping on because
Everybody loves the D.
everybody likes the D, but maybe not so much anymore, Marina. Let's find out. You lost your sexuality in 2017. Oh my. That's been 4 years. Hopefully we locate it. Look in that lost and found bucket and find it again. Let's look at a good humping deck for this one and find out what is going on. The two of Wands is kind of interesting here. The Two of Wands is sort of trying to find it again as part of the problem. Trying to find it again as part of the problem. We're overthinking it. Maybe we're overthinking it a little bit. We're searching, we're seeking, we're talking to people. Maybe a counselor, maybe somebody, a friend, family member, whatever. You know, we're like, hey, my sexuality is gone. I lost it at Kmart and I have not been able to find it. Yeah, we do have that Two of Wands. Searching for it is part of the problem. I mean, it doesn't seem like that searching is doing you any good, especially if it's been 4 years. Searching is just not beneficial for you. You do have judgment, though. Judgment just says embrace it, you know, sort of just jump on it, embrace it, jump on it, and just make it happen. Judgment is sort of that, you know, getting it done, jumping on it, getting it started, getting it booted, instead of overthinking, instead of planning, and instead of trying to figure out what, instead of trying to figure out like what can we do next? What are going to be the big things? Why, oh my. Just get on it. Judgment, get that rebirth, get that reincarnation. So I think it's coming back. I think it's coming back. You're wondering why. I'm answering you. I'm just saying it's overthinking it, over planning it. The Five of Pentacles says that you're disappointed with sex. I think you're disappointed with sex. You're disappointed with sort of the embrace. You're disappointed with where you're going. I don't think you're finding things that you like. And I think that's the biggest problem is the Five of Pentacles. I'm not getting what I need. I'm not finding what I like. If I'm not getting what I need sexually, then I'm just going to sort of be losing a big piece of that, you know? So just the excitement goes away if it's kind of lame and kind of crappy. So maybe find somebody as well that can get it to you, give it to you right, you know?
Music to make love to.
Find somebody that can give it to you good. You know what I mean? Give it to you good. I mean, some people, you say, give me 12 inches. And they say, you know, can't do that, but I can give you 6 inches twice. You know, maybe find one of those. The Four of Pentacles as well is sort of interesting. Sort of do things, get checked out. Get checked out. I mean, you know, this guy's sort of investigating. This guy's sort of investigating everything. He's taking a look at everything. He's investigating it. He's taking a look. You know, sort of get checked out. Get checked out and find out if there is anything wrong as far as that goes. You know what I mean? Well, there you go. So yeah, get checked out. So anyway, that is just my 2 cents. I've never actually had that question before, so it's always good to have a brand new question on the stream. A brand new question. You never know. You never know. You know what I mean? Anyway, just need some alone time with myself, but not even I can get that. Yeah. You just gotta go forth and be sexual. Be a little bit sexual. Get some humping in. Get some good humping in. Just, schedule it. Schedule it. Be like, today's humping day. I'm going to take the day off. I'm just going to get bent over the couch. That always works for me. I'm just saying. All right. Well, not me getting bent over the couch. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right. Let's use my deck, not my dick. Let's use my deck for this next reading, which, by the way, is the Waterfall Tarot. So I know a lot of people want this deck, and let's see. A lot of people want this deck, and I am printing it. I am printing it again. So there you go. I am going to print this one more time, and I'm going to make a lot of them because it's pretty popular. It's pretty popular. Shall leave my job and take a $10,000. Oh my, all that money is going to go away. It's going to fall. It's going to fall. That's a lot of cash. That is a lot of cash to be deducted from your paycheck. Okay, let's take a strong look at this one and find out how we're going to address this. 3 of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and 6 of Wands. This doesn't answer my question. Let me get one more card. It's really, I think you should start looking. You should start looking is going to be the big factor here. That's sort of where that Ace of Swords is coming in. Start looking, start communicating, and find out if that's going to be something that is possible for you. The King of Pentacles says you don't want to lose that money. I think overall, you don't want to lose that money. You know what I mean? You definitely want to keep that if humanly possible. Networking is going to be key here to hanging on to that cash. So definitely be networking, definitely be talking to people, talking and finding out what things are available, what are the things that you can sort of get into. The Knight of Pentacles says you want to go where the money is. So losing money is not a thing. You got the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. Both these are very prominent money things, but you want an Ace of Swords. If you keep looking, you might find something else that is going to happen with that. 6 of Wands says overall you're going to be successful. No matter what you do, no matter how you approach it, you're going to be successful. You're going to get that done. I don't think that's going to be a big problem at the end of the day. So definitely go forth and get her done. Go forth and get her done. Now, I don't see any movement cards that I want to see. I do have a Knight of Pentacles. He's not moving, Stacy, or Sunshiny Day. He's not moving. So that's one of the big factors here. I don't see any movement cards. So I'm not going to say yes to leaving, to moving. I'm not going to say yes because it just doesn't satisfy the requirement. You talk about networking, communicating with other people, finding other things. You're going to be successful, but you want to hang on to the money. The money losing part is not shown here. I would say if I had a 6 of Pentacles where he's throwing money out, maybe I could talk myself into that, but I just can't see it. I just can't see it. All right. Anyway, Sunshiny Day. I know you're always having issues with work, and sorry about that. That does stink indeed. That does stink indeed. All right. We are out of questions. We're out of questions. You love the waterfall deck. Thank you so much. What does he look like? He has a nice voice. Well, thank you. I appreciate the nice voice. It's actually the microphone. This is a rather expensive microphone. So that what makes the voice nice. If you see me outside of here, I have a high-pitched, kind of whiny voice. But yeah, there is that, you know. Sunflower collects sexual decks. Well, that's what I'm talking about. TarotOracle, did you ever go on your balloon ride? That is next Saturday. Next Saturday, I am going on a balloon ride with Christina for a very late Valentine's Day. I'm not looking for anyone. Well, just jump on it. Indeed, just jump on it. All right, who had questions? Can I get a career guidance? Riddy wanted to know about career guidance. Riddy, are you still here? Are you still here, Riddy? We will get your career guidance in a queue. I'm on the right path. Am I on my calling? All right, let's see about that. Riddy, by using another deck of cards, I would say some cats. Riddy, you need some cats in your life. I'm just saying now. Some cats would be very helpful, especially right now. All right. Diane, please help me. Diane, what is your question? You don't want anywhere here where I live. Oh, yeah. It's not me, it's the microphone. That's right. That's right. If you heard me without the microphone, then, you know, I sound a little bit different. Not a lot, but a little bit different. So I do have, I do have some adjustments that I made on my software. So if you go to the Rodecaster and you go to here, let's see, let's do channels, channel 1, microphone. Okay, so yep. So on the actual, damn it. Okay, so on this thing, you have different things that you can choose, right? So I have audio processing, and I turned off Oral Exciter because that is not as exciting as I thought it was going to be. I do have Big Bottom. So that does say Big Bottom, not Big Bottom Girls. It says Big Bottom. And if I turn that off, my bottom is not quite as big as it should be. And then we have post-processing, high-pass filter, noise gate, compressor, and de-esser. So if I go, it doesn't sound bad. So I have all of these things on the audio processing. The Big Bottom is going to be the key there. It boosts the bass a little bit. So there you go. So that's why my voice sounds a little bit better than most, I guess. All right. Back when I was 415 pounds, my bottom was much bigger. My bottom was much bigger, I have to say. All right. Anyway, can I get some career guidance like I'm on the right path? Page of Cups, the Knight, the Five of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. You're on the right path, but you haven't reached where you need to be at the end of the day. So if you're looking for like this perfect job, this perfect outcome, you do need to keep going. Eight of Pentacles says keep hammering at it, keep working at it. And that could be, as far as career goes, that could be a big factor here of maybe you're not where you need to be end up, right? Maybe you're not where you need to be at the end of the day. But as long as you're getting the experience, as long as you're getting that action, as long as you're taking that into work, as long as you're getting that notoriety, the contacts, all of this stuff is going to be a big thing here. Page of Cups says you haven't found yet your passion. I think that if you want your passion, you have to chase it. You're not chasing it right now. Page of Cups says it's a little, Page is like a neophyte, a beginner. Cups is emotion. You're just sort of beginning this emotion. You're not really where you really want to be passionately. King of Wands says that's a long road. It's a very long road trying to get in there. And that's just the way it goes. Five of Swords, ultimately, you're just going to kind of get burned out. But yeah, you're going to kind of get burned out where you're at. Chase your passion. That's going to be the big thing, really. Chasing your passion, getting it done, right? Sunflower, thank you for your donation. And Sunflower has a question about April. Let's do April, Sunflower, and back this up. Back it up. Get the big bottom. Get the big bottom and back it up. Mwah. Sometimes my neighbor comes to my window and listens to the stream. I kind of wonder what they think. What do they listen? I kind of wonder what they think is happening in here. What in the world is going on over there? because I'm not sure. There's a lot of yelling going on. And he said big bottom. And he said everybody likes the D. So I'm not sure if I should call 911 right now because something's going on over there and it sounds fun. And I'm not having any fun over here. All right. You have enemies in your job. Federico. That's terrible. Nabanita, welcome as well. We got to know a lot of new people. By the way, if you're new or, if you're old, hit that like button. If you like what's going on here, if you like the big bottom voice, if you like big bottoms, hit that like button. I'm just saying now, big bottoms is always a good thing. Anyway, let's talk about April. Changes are coming. Now, I said March, you're going to have a couple of challenges. I remember saying that. You said March, you're going to have a couple of challenges. I think it's leading to April. It feels like it is leading to April. You have the Chariot, this big move, or moving, relocating, and getting stuff done. The Chariot is sort of coming up in April. You have the Nine of Cups. Overall, seems like a banquet. I think that your business level for catering goes way up in April. I think April is like one of these big things, big sort of explosions in business happen in April. The Knight of Cups says that's going to be something that's pretty cool for you. You really enjoy it. The business is nice, but you're sort of trying to keep up. Beth, thank you for your donation. Chariot says ultimately you end up either planning to move, moving, getting ready to move. The Knight of Cups says it is time. You feel that you just got to get on. And Death says that change, that opportunity, that next big thing is around the corner. And that's sort of where you need to be. So there you go. Money. Yes, more money. More money, because there's only one thing better than money, and that's more money for Sunflower. Sunflower is going to get that cash going. Get that fat cash. All right. Now, Beth has a question, and they want to know, can you tell me if Bradley and I are finished? Finito. Is it going to be the end? And for the end, by the way, for the end, man, I hope I get the Arcana Tarot. Now, that's all I can think about now is that damn Arcana Tarot. Because I've been waiting a year and a half for that stupid thing. It's worse. It's actually worse than board games. Okay, if you're into board games and you do a board game Kickstarter, I'm telling you now, Marina, thank you for your donation. I'm telling you now, if you do board game Kickstarter, you will not receive that for 2 to 3 years. Not even kidding you. I waited 3 years on a board game Kickstarter, and I still don't have it. So it feels like the Arcana Tarot was headed that direction. Astro Ascension, what's going up, Austin? How you doing? Mwah. The world says yes. The world says that you need a better outcome, Beth. You need a better outcome. And the Hermit says that you are going to be alone. I don't think you like being alone. Beth, I don't think you like being alone at all. And it feels like that the Hermit means that, and it is highlighted in yellow. It feels like that you don't want to be there, but it is something you have to do at the end of the day. So you just got to sort of put up with it. Page of Pentacles says starting over sucks. You don't want to start over. You don't want to do that. This is not something that excites you. Nine of Pentacles says, though, it's going to be the best result for you. So I think Bradley and you are indeed finished. I'm going to give it a thumbs up. Going to give it a thumbs up and say that you are finished. It's time for more stability. It's time for you to not be concerned or worried, not be like just over the top all the time. It's time to take a deep breath and relax. And I think cutting the cord on this particular case is going to give you that reading, is going to give you that feel. Are you going to be destined to be unsuccessful? Marina, I hope you're not destined to be unsuccessful. Let's take a look by using one of my new favorites, which is the Gentle Tarot. Now, this got a ton of dislikes. I don't know. I mean, do y'all think this just sucks or something? Because it's pretty. It's really pretty. I'm just saying now, it's highly attractive. Are you destined to be unsuccessful? I hope not, because if you are, this is going to be a depressing ass reading. Ace of Wands says you need to start over. Ace of Stones says you need to start over. Maria, thank you for your donation. The Two of Wands says you need to start over. Okay. Marina, it's all about getting out of your path of destruction. I think that you're on a path of where you're just doing a lot of work and not getting the results that you need. You need to stop. You need to stop. You need to start something new. You need to go on a new adventure. So will you be unsuccessful at what you're doing? Are you unsuccessful at what you're doing? It seems like it, but can you change? Yes. What's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. You can't do that. You're not insane, Marina. You are perfectly rational. And you know that if you start something new, if you change your course, if you begin something that's going to be more exciting, something that can get you where you need to be, that is going to be important. And the Two of Wands is to search, seek, and go on that journey and be successful. Because doing the things that you're doing isn't working. And changing it is going to be the key. All right. Who is next? We got a lot of donations coming in. Thank you. So your donations, I appreciate it. Sandhya, will I ever get a full-time job? Let's see about that. By putting back this tarot and getting another tarot deck. We're going to get this one, whatever this one is. Oh, this one is, I always like showing the decks. I don't like showing my deck. I like showing the decks. This is the Teen Witch, by the way. Is this a Teen Witch? Yeah, this is a Teen Witch. You know you have too many decks when you have to check and make sure that it works. All right. Will I ever get a full-time job? Ooh, no, this is the Witchling Academy Tarot. Sorry, my bad. Will I ever get a new job? Two of Cups, Judgment. You're having problems now, but not forever. It's going to be many months before you do get it. Yes. Can you get it? Absolutely. Will it be a long time? Will it be a while? Yes. So don't expect anything to sort of blow through tomorrow. It's going to be a little bit of a while. The Two of Cups is meeting the right job, finding the right job, making that connection with the people that you need to find the job is going to be key here. If that means to get out of your comfort zone, if that means to expand sort of your horizons, sort of where you need to be, that is going to be one of the big things. So there you go. That's going to be an important thing here. The Judgment says that it is possible, but again, it's going to be a delay. It's going to be a while. That is just how it sort of works. So Judgment says keep looking, keep going, but it is going to be a while, but I do think that you get it. The rebirth, the reincarnation is key. Finding the right job, finding the right people is key, and just sort of having patience and being able to work through it and just keep going and be able to handle the rejection, be able to handle not having it, being able to continue to go forward without getting dissuaded is going to be one of your big factors as far as that goes. So anyway, so Stacy wants to know, will my business start to truly take off? Stacy, let's see, by using the Anna K. Anna K would be great for this. By the way, we are ending soon now. We are ending soon. We got a couple more readings, and we're going to get out of here and go take a shower and eat a banana. Let's see. Anna K. Tarot. There you go. Not at the same time, by the way. Somebody said the other day, they're like, do you eat a banana in the shower? And I said, no, I don't. Okay. When will this business take off? Well, you're going to have to drag it out. You have to drag it out to make it take off. Basically, it will take off. I mean, it will take off. You have the rebirth, the reincarnation. We just discussed it. Judgment is a key thing here. It will take off. It will do that, but it needs to have some adjustments. It needs to have some modifications. It needs to have some fresh blood, some fresh air in order for it to do that. Temperance means balancing things out, making things happen. I think that there are a lot of good things with this business that you have that are key, but there are a lot of things that just ain't working. You have to do those adjustments. You have to find that middle ground, find that balance. And sort of where temperance is talking about. We have a rebirth, reincarnation. We have the opportunity to get this in a success, but the temperance, the balance needs to be there. I think going overboard on one thing or another thing isn't working. Doing what you're doing, if it's not truly successful, is already as well not working. So you definitely have the success coming around the corner. The 9 is the big banquet. It is the big success. It is everybody having the celebration. Now, there are some other things that are competing with your attention. You're going to have to work that out. There are some other things, factors that are dragging the business down. You're going to have to work that out. It's definitely not going to be something that works long term. Not going to be something that works long term. So you need to tweak it, need some adjustments, need to get that balance. But yes, absolutely, it will be successful. There you go. All right. I just sent you could cause problems. I'm sending you your packages. They sending me my tarot deck. And it has been a long time to get that Arcana deck. I'm telling you now. All right. The last question, Maria. What did Bobby think about me? Well, I'm not Bobby, but I like you. I think you're wonderful. But let's find out what Bobby thinks. By using, we haven't used the wildwood in a while. I do like some wood in the evening. Jeannie, welcome. Dion, welcome. What's going on? We're wrapping it up. Shilpa, Dion, Jeannie, we're wrapping it up tonight. But we are going to be here tomorrow night at the same time. And it's going to be a Thursday. So close to Friday. I can feel it. I can smell the weekend. It smells like fresh air and moldy sandwiches. I am excited about the weekend. What did Bobby think of me? The Great Bear. The Great Bear, 9 of vessels, 10 of arrows, and the 3. I think overall they do like you. But they're not sure where you fit in. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not sure where you fit in. So are you going to be like this? Are you going to be like that? Because I think, Maria, you're quite unpredictable. So that is going to be there, you know? Will you review my deck once I release it? Sure. Austin, hit me up, email me, and we'll work that out. You're unpredictable sometimes, and I think they don't know how to handle you a little bit. So I think that they like you. They think that you're positive. They think that you're pretty good, but they're just not sure how to sort of navigate through or how everything blends together and whatnot. They do see that there are some things that would need adjustment if you were sort of go in that, right? If you sort of go through that, they does need adjustment, does need some modifications. But overall, the 9 of vessels, the banquet, a lot of good things. So I think that they like you, and they like you, you know, sort of in a different way. But basically, they need to figure out where you two blend in, where you two fit in, because right now they're just not seeing it. And right now as well, they find you unpredictable, which is good. It's always good to be unpredictable. But sometimes they're just like, I'm not really sure where to go with this or what to do. So if you can help them along to where you want them to go, that's going to be very beneficial to you in the long run. Anyway, that is my opinion. That's what the cards say. There you go. All right. Thank you all for watching tonight. I appreciate everybody being here. I will be back tomorrow night. See you then.
Drowned too deep, no strength to fight. My God, so good, amigo, you saw.